I remember a day in school when one of the kids started collecting change from everybody. When the teacher came back and saw him out of his seat, she made a big deal about his punishment. Nobody bothered to tell her that he was actually collecting money for her Christmas present. After school, we all used that change down to the arcade to play pinball.
From Soho down to Brighton, or even from Kalamazoo to Cucamonga, we've played them all and still ain't seen anything like it. That's right, the wizard of arcade games is the one with the silver ball. It takes both skill and luck, and requires both mental agility and physical dexterity. Pinball isn't some virtual game, it's the real thing. But of course, there isn't as much of a call for the real thing as there used to be, which explains why Stern Pinball considers itself the last company in the world making pinball machines full-time. Fittingly, Stern is located in Melrose Park, Illinois, outside Chicago, where the Midway itself was born. Company founder Gary Stern's toughest job is keeping pinball from looking archaic alongside video games capable of taking the imagining out of imagination.
Pinball machines have changed a lot over the years, as you can see. Starting out originally as pinball machines with pins that the ball hit, no electricity. These come probably from the 20s and 30s.
We evolved then to this?
Yep, this would be another mechanical game. This would be from the 40s, what we call a wood leg, because it has wood legs. We're very original, you know.
Is this one of those things that was like invented by the Egyptians? And they came to some tomb and some pharaoh had a pinball machine?
It goes back to a French bagatelle, which is sort of a one-sided pool table. It was played with a pool cue and a pool-type ball.
The game caught on big with late 19th century Americans after pool cues were replaced by spring-loaded plungers called ball shooters. And speaking of ball shooters, Sam Stern, Gary's father, became a living legend in the world of gaming amusements when he and another future Hall of Famer, Harry Williams, began making pinball machines in 1947.
This game was a special game made for the Lake Placid Olympics. There were 8 of these out on the ice, and the originals had Mylar on the metal parts because if you took your gloves off and played it without the Mylar, you were taking the game home with you because you were frozen to it, yeah.
Gary struck out on his own in 1987. That was a time when traditional arcade games were already being eclipsed by second and third generation